Yeah, one thing I forgot to cover about her CDP is that it's her main combo tool. You could combo it from lights. I mean, I showed you that in the beginning, but just to recap real quick. Alright, the A version, I guess you can kind of combo, but you get one less hit and less damage. So that's why you should be using the C version. And the EX version, oops. Huh, getting that by accident. There we go. The EX version is, well, you get less hits if you try to do it in a combo because of the distance that she travels from. You lose some of the hits, but yeah, you don't want to even use that in a combo anyways. Just the C version from her standing B combo. Alright, so next up, her command grab. So Yuri is one of Yuri's strengths, besides the fact that she's got reversal options and great combos and a dive kick, is that she has a freaking command grab, which is very good in KOF. So she's got one frame command grab, and it could reach from this far. And it does a little bit of damage, but it's drive cancelable, so you could use it for combos. It's not an optimal combo though because the scaling, because of the fact that there's already 5 hits before, so it's not an optimal combo. You can use it to finish off your opponent or if you're desperate enough to get some damage in, but usually you don't want to waste your drive or super meter trying to do a combo afterwards. And it's a hard knockdown, so you can get some setups from it. Something like that, or meet them with lows, or just use her command normal instead of demon flip. So plenty of things you can get from it. It's a very good command grab because with one frame you could punish a lot of things that you normally wouldn't be able to punish. Something like that. Well, I guess that's not really a punish because they might be able to jump out of it. But yeah, just something to know. And the D version, oh yeah, the B version is the one frame grab. And just to show you again, the range for it is not this far, but this far. Oops. God damn. God damn. Holy shit, why am I not even getting it? There we go. It's deceptively far. Alright, and the D version is basically the run version. It would travel about a little over half screen, and it's not a one frame grab though, so you can't really, you won't catch them by surprise. I guess you can catch them by surprise, but it does do the same damage. However, you can't really do any setups into it like you would be able to with Maxima. Maxima could just do like close D into the run grab. Well, actually that does combo, but it's not a setup. What I mean, like, you can't really do like a tip grab setup just because it's like, a run grab, because the character is already recovering from hit stun or block stun. You'd have to wait even longer for it to even work. But even then, like, it's more better to just run up and do the B grab version instead. Oh god. Like this. So the D version, you can use it every once in a while to catch your opponent off guard, but don't use it on a regular basis, just as a one-time gimmick. And like I said, you can combo into it, but then like if you're gonna be able to combo into it, you should just be using the B version instead, because there isn't any startup. Like someone could just sort of like run up, punish it, or not run up, punish, but like they could just neutral jump and then just you'll be eating a normal. So yeah, if she doesn't make contact with the opponent, she just doesn't do anything. But if she just reaches short of the opponent, or if the opponent sort of jumps away, then she'll do this sort of whiff grab motion like that. And yeah, that's it. Don't use the D version too much. And the EX version, it loses its grab properties. It becomes a hit, so in other words you could block it, and it does less damage, but it travels very fast and travels a little bit farther than the D version. And one thing is that it's invincible on wake up, so let's see. So you can't use it as a reversal option. On the other hand, you can also use her one frame grab as a reversal option, because in this game, what you know, instant command grabs, or like I said, just instant command grabs is one frame. There's no in between. You can't hit them out of it. It's not invincible. It's just one frame. You know, so you can't hit them out of it. You could you know, neutral jump and hit them, but yeah. So the EX version does have some invincibility properties, but it's not very good as far as invincibility properties go. You can't use it to go through projectiles, for example. It's very situational. Like, you'd have to use it, like, the invincibility frame only lasts at the flash. You can't, trying to, there we go. You have to use it right when your opponent is throwing out an attack. You can't do it while they're throwing out an attack, because if the frames are active enough, from their attack that is, then you're gonna get tagged out of the move. Like that, for example. You can't use it to, you know, you can't like reaction sort of reversal it, because, you know, the active frames are unreliable. You gotta be doing it for EXDP to go through moves. Don't think that you can go through moves with the EX grab all the time. It's faster though, so use that, you know. Alright, so next up we've got Raiouken, which is her air fireball. It's quarter circle forward kicks. A lot of the command grab is like half circle back kicks. Alright, so her Raiouken is an air fireball. It doesn't do a lot of damage, just that much. The C version does 70 damage. It does a little bit more damage, and it causes knockdown. And you can also do these in the air. So the B version, if you use it by itself on the ground, then she kind of jumps lower and tosses it out. The C version jumps a little bit higher, so the projectile goes further. In the air, it stops her momentum. So you could potentially use this as a DP bait and punish, or somewhat as a zoning tool. But you really don't want to use it too much, because people could just jump under it and punish you. Like that. Alright, so the Raiouken, the purpose of it is just, well, actually there's not much use of it actually. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to cover. So the B version stops her momentum in the air, but the D version, not only when you use it in the air, like you don't stop your momentum, so you can use this as a jump back sort of, you know, get away move, sort of a zoning tool, I guess. But it has some sort of recovery on the way down, and if you hit your opponent with it on your way down, you can combo afterwards. But then, like, I don't really see a lot of people getting hit by it. Can combo to a command grab if you want, but you don't want to be jumping towards your opponent and doing this. You know, it's not as good as Akuma's, you know what I mean? You want to jump back with this. And the EX version, on the ground, she jumps forward while doing it. It does a little bit more damage, and it's like 3 hits too. So you use this as a potential cross-up tool like this. The aerial version throws out 2 fireballs like Akuma, and you can also use this as a potential cross-up tool. But you gotta be pretty good with it. See, I'm not really getting it consistently. There we go. Alright, so that's it for EX Raiouken's. Raiouken's, let's see what else. Knocks down, 3 hits, maybe using HDs. Oh yeah, as far as combo potential is, you can't really combo into it. The main purpose of a Raiouken is for an HD combo. Like that. Yeah, that loop. You could infinitely do that loop in an HD combo. But outside, you don't want to use it too much, just as a sort of a zoning, somewhat zoning